everyone! Are you part of the fashion industry where fashion sometimes just comes to you, or do you usually have to get out there in the world and find fashion for yourself? Well, personally for me, fashion definitely does not just come to me. I have to get out there and search for it myself. If you have to go out there to find fashion for yourself, the reason for this, if you can relate to me, could be your location and things like that, or just generally just not being in the fashion industry, right? So if you're someone who's been wanting to find ideas and places to find fashion inspiration, then this is the right video for you. Hi, my name is Barbara. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing great. If you're new to my channel, I am a fashion and lifestyle YouTuber, and today I am going to give you a few tips and ideas on places that I actually go to find my fashion inspirations and things that I do to find them as well. These are some of the tips and the things that I've done over time to just help me become confident in my personal style. There's so many things out here to help you keep up with trends. So far, they're definitely working for me, and so I would love to share what I have with you guys. Some of them are obviously things that you guys may know, but I just wanted to share my stuff with you to see if there's any other ideas for you guys to follow to help you rock your fashion away. So the first place that I have in mind is actually just a place of crowds. Going to places with crowds and locations that are artsy definitely helps you to find some fashionable inspirations to help your personal style and yourself. A place that has a lot of crowds always has some fashion in there. I personally just find fashion in literally everybody, no matter what. And one of the places I find this is definitely an airport. I haven't been to the airport as many times, but going to the airport, I see so many people who dress so comfortable. And of course, they're trying to, get on the planes and things like that. They dress so casual and so comfortable that I just feel like this is what fashion is, right? Another example is going to a place such as downtown. Any downtown in every city has people who are so fashionable. So it's just at random. When you go to places with crowds, you are most likely to find fashion there. For someone who is not directly with the fashion industry, I love to connect with a big crowd of people who are all interested in one thing, and that is fashion. And of course, it's to hang out, but you end up finding really awesome fashion inspirations through other people. You guys can always connect, talk, discuss where they got the items from and things like that. So for example, there's a really artsy place in Colorado, and that is Rhino. I've been to Rhino only once since I've moved here so far, and Rhino seems to be the most artsy place I've ever come across so far in Colorado. Almost every person there has some form of artsy inspiration to them. I was actually just there to explore, Rhino, and I came across so many people who were just so interested to just talk about things with me and just ask me where my outfit were, because of course it's artsy, so I went there with fashion, right? I also found some makeup artists and stuff like that, and I felt like I belonged there. When I find things like that, it just makes me so happy. All I did was honestly just to go there and have some fun. So on top of it being a fashionable area, it's also artsy with a lot of drawings and paintings and arts and stuff like that. I found all these amazing arts on the walls and graffitis and things like that, which is just amazing, and I just loved being there so much. That actually reminds me that when I used to live in New York, I noticed that people were so fashionable. I found fashion in trains, fashion on the streets. Everything was just so lively, and of course, New York has so many trends. Places and people who are trendy help to pick up fashion ideas and trendy ideas for yourself as well. And this leads me to the second idea, which is finding trendy ideas for yourself. One of the top places I definitely look into are websites, which are places like Pinterest, YouTube, Instagram, sometimes Facebook. Those are the top websites that I go to find fashion inspiration and fashion trends for myself. So in general, I would say that social media helps to find fashion trends and inspiration to help your personal style. You can honestly just Google top spring fashion ideas 2020 or the trendiest outfits 2020, things like that. Sometimes there could be see a bunch of lists of the top outfits or the top items that are trendy for this year. And of course, YouTube and all these platforms have amazing YouTubers and Instagram and Pinteresters. If you follow the right pages, you will definitely find fashion inspiration for yourself. I follow some amazing fashionistas on Instagram, and I'm definitely not gonna remember all their names, but there's Kitana, the Patricia Bright, Mika Giuliani. She's so fashionable. And let's not forget Blake Von D. I have a bunch of fashionistas that I follow. They have great personalities, and they also always portray styles that always matches with my fashion sense as well. They usually have YouTube channels as well. For example, there's Fashion Steele NYC. I think her name is Monroe Steele. I love her so much. She's up and coming. She has a YouTube channel. She's always keeping us updated on fashion ideas and trends and things like that. I love that they blog just to share with the people what kind of fashion senses they have and how to get inspired through the art and the beauty of fashion. YouTubers always give us lookbook ideas and things like that always give us more ideas to find our personal style. My third idea is actually movies. I don't usually watch a lot of movies because I get a lot of weird headaches. But anyway, two of them that I could think of are Legally Blonde and The Devil Wears Prada. I haven't watched them in a very long time, but they're fashionable movies, and I found so much fashion in these movies that they inspired me. I don't remember much, but I remember that she was aspiring to be a lawyer, and she was also so fashionable. The fact that she does so well in both of them, I just felt like that was totally something I want to fight for. The fact that I am so much into other things on top of fashion, and it makes it feel like you're capable and stuff like that. So it's definitely inspiring. I don't even remember the character's name, but I just remember that whatever she did, fashion made her feel very comfortable and confident. So yeah, I think that movies are definitely great sources to find some fashion inspiration. Another thing is looking into fashionable role models and maybe celebrities. For example, Rihanna is so fashionable. Two things that pop out when you talk about Rihanna is her music and her fashion sense, and of course Fenty Beauty. There's so many things, right? I love Lupita Nyong'o's fashion as well. She is just eloquent. She's just amazing. She's so inspiring. So yeah, relating back to the Instagram and YouTubers, there are people like that that definitely make you feel inspired. There are two websites that I actually wanted to talk about. I guess I would call them fashion publication websites, Shop Style and Who Wore What. I think they have a blog section where they show fashion inspirations. With the blog aspects of those websites, they're always giving us some great ideas on how to better yourself through the beauty of fashion. So I think that those are some really trendy websites as well. And that leads me to another tip, which is magazines. Vogue is definitely one of my favorite fashion magazines. I feel like they strive to be really diverse, and Vogue always has some really fashionable people, amazing models who are always giving us outfit ideas. I also love Essence, so yes, I definitely think that hard copy publications like magazines are always great ideas. Another tip is definitely going in-store. Going to an in-store H&M or an in-store Nordstrom or Topshop are great ideas to definitely find some fashion inspirations. We all have a different sense of fashion, and so it's really important to try things on first. Not every trend works for everybody, so it's really important to check all of those out first before you go online and purchase these items. Thrift stores are great places as well. Thrift stores are amazing when it comes to finding some really vintage stuff that turn to be the most fashionable items that you ever have in your closet. Last idea from me is definitely finding the fashion inspiration within yourself. I don't know if this sounds weird to anyone, but I believe that it starts with you. Sometimes you're inspired. If you're someone who feels like you've always loved fashion, go into these stores, go online, and find the inspiration for yourself, and your own creativity will help you blossom. And that's what makes fashion beautiful. The fact that you can express yourself and that you have ways to speak even when you don't need to talk, right? So yeah, guys, that's all I have for you today. Thank you so much for watching till the end of my video. Make sure to subscribe, like, comment if there's anything you'd like to talk about or discuss, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!